The world operates on a hidden set of rules that most people never learn. And if you don't understand these rules, you'll always be at a disadvantage, always reacting, never in control. But there is a way to see the board clearly. This is about developing a strategic mind, a mindset that observes, calculates, and moves with purpose, while others are lost in emotion. Today, you'll learn the 8 pillars of this powerful mental framework. But first, let me be unequivocal. This knowledge is for defense and building a better life, never for needless harm. Use it to protect your peace and achieve your goals ethically. Your first task is to type in the comments. I choose awareness. This sets your intention. Now let's begin. The first pillar is strategic ambiguity. Never be an open book. Reveal only what serves the moment. When information is limited, people's minds create the narrative for you, and that imagined story often holds more power than the truth. Let them see the reflection, not the source. Think of the most compelling individuals you know. They are masters of measured disclosure. They answer questions with thoughtful pauses, not exhaustive details. This isn't deception, it's intelligent communication. In most dialogues, people feel compelled to offer their entire blueprint, their hopes, their plans, their insecurities. They mistake this for authenticity, but they are simply giving away their leverage. The strategically intelligent understand that what is withheld often holds more value than what is given. It cultivates curiosity, and curiosity builds influence. If someone inquires about your upcoming plans, the standard reply is, "Not much. Just relaxing at home." It's transparent but forgettable. Instead, try, "I have some important matters to attend to," and then smoothly guide the conversation elsewhere. The first makes you predictable. The second makes you intriguing. This principle isn't about being closed off. It's about understanding that your personal information is a form of currency. Spend it wisely. When you master this, your words will carry unexpected weight because people know you don't waste them. Pillar 2 is contextual charisma. You are not a static portrait. You are a living ecosystem that adapts to its environment. You have multiple facets, and you reveal the one that resonates most deeply with the person before you. This isn't being disingenuous, it's being effective. You do this instinctively already. You speak differently to a child than to a CEO. You share different aspects of yourself at a family dinner versus a professional conference. Contextual charisma means making this a conscious practice. Every individual communicates and processes information differently. Using a single approach with everyone means you will connect with a few and alienate many. The strategically intelligent study their audience. Are they data-driven? Offer metrics. Are they vision-oriented? Paint the big picture. Are they emotionally led? Speak to values and feeling. Think of it like water. It takes the shape of its container without ever ceasing to be water. You adapt your expression to create connection, but your core self remains unshaken. The mistake is believing you must present the same version of yourself to everyone. True authenticity is being grounded in your values while having the social intelligence to communicate in a way that truly lands. When you master this, you become a person others feel an instant, deep rapport with because you are speaking their native language. Pillar 3 is the art of non-attachment. Your freedom is determined by what you are not afraid to walk away from. What cannot hold you, cannot control you. Most people are governed by their attachments to a job, a relationship, a certain outcome. This fear of loss makes them vulnerable. Non-attachment is not about not caring, it's about not being desperate. Consider 2 negotiators. One desperately needs the deal to close, the other desires it but has other options. Who holds the power? The one who can walk away. Non-attachment grants you clarity. When you're not emotionally invested in being right, You can see the situation with cold precision. When you're not desperate for approval, you can make the right decision, not the popular one. The beautiful paradox is this: the less you need something, the more likely it is to find its way to you. Confidence doesn't come from everything going your way. It comes from the unshakable knowledge that you will be okay even when it doesn't. Start practicing with small things. Don't be attached to winning a trivial argument. Don't be attached to universal likability. As you build this muscle, people will sense your inner stability and respond with a newfound respect. Pillar 4 is quiet authority. True influence isn't loud, it's a silent presence that shifts the dynamics of a room. You don't force your will. You create conditions where your desired outcome becomes the most natural path. While others rush to fill silence with noise, you are comfortable in the pause. In a discussion, when faced with a probing question, don't rush to answer. Let the silence hang for a moment. Watch how it amplifies your eventual response. In any negotiation, your power comes from your unspoken alternatives. You don't need to threaten. Your genuine willingness to disengage is leverage enough. In your career, become the person who solves critical problems consistently. Don't announce your value. Demonstrate it through action until your competence becomes your reputation. This requires profound patience. You are planting seeds, not chasing instant results. When you master quiet authority, people will seek your counsel without prompting and align with your vision without coercion. Pillar 5 is reflective insight. You become a mirror, reflecting back a person's core desires and unspoken concerns. They feel profoundly understood, and in that understanding, a bridge of trust is built. This is not about trickery. It's about deep listening and strategic empathy. People don't buy products or ideas. They buy solutions to internal problems. Most people listen only to formulate their next sentence. You must listen to comprehend the hidden landscape of their mind. Every person is silently asking, "Do you see me? Do you get me? Do I matter to you?" When your words and actions affirm these questions, you create a powerful bond. For example, if someone says, "I'm so exhausted with my job," the average response is advice. But listening deeper, you might hear a cry for purpose or recognition. A reflective response would be, "It sounds like you're not feeling challenged," or "It seems your hard work isn't being seen." You are reflecting the emotion behind the words. This makes people feel truly heard. Once you understand their fundamental drivers, you can frame your suggestions in a language that resonates with their inner world. Used ethically, this is a tool for building profound and meaningful connections. Pillar 6 is pragmatic ethics. The world is not black and white, but a spectrum of gray. The strategically intelligent individual focuses on the net outcome, not on rigid adherence to a script that may cause more harm than good. This is the most misunderstood pillar. Pragmatic ethics does not mean having no morals. It means understanding that in complex realities, the right action is the one that leads to the best possible outcome for the most people, even if the action itself appears harsh. Imagine a leader who has a team member who is toxic and undermining morale. The nice thing is to give them endless chances. The pragmatic thing, the truly ethical thing for the health of the entire team, is to remove them. This isn't cruelty, it's responsibility. The key is to shift your focus from, "Does this action make me look like a good person?" to, "Does this action create the best long-term result?" You must establish your non-negotiable values, the lines you will never cross. Within those firm boundaries, you grant yourself the flexibility to be practical and effective. The goal is not to be liked, but to be effective and ethical in a complicated world. Pillar 7 is managed perception. You consciously curate what others know about you. In an age of oversharing, the person who shares with intention becomes an enigma, and enigmas are magnetic. The human brain is wired to complete incomplete information. When you practice managed perception, you create these curiosity gaps. The most captivating people don't reveal their entire history in the first meeting. They allow the relationship to unfold gradually. In your professional life, this means not showcasing every skill on day one. It means revealing your capabilities progressively, creating a narrative of continuous growth. Information, once released, can never be taken back. It is always safer to reveal too little than too much. This also extends to your digital footprint. Be intentional about what you post, comment, and share. Your online presence is a permanent part of your story. The aim is not to be secretive, but to control your narrative and ensure you are perceived based on your chosen merits, not on irrelevant or incomplete data. Pillar 8 is resultant focus. You are not here to win debates or prove points. You are here to achieve tangible outcomes. Those who are obsessed with results never waste energy on distractions that don't move the needle. Most people get sidetracked. They want to be right more than they want to be effective. They prioritize their ego over their objectives. A resultant-focused individual asks a different set of questions. What is my true goal here? Not, how can I prove my superiority? In a disagreement, if your goal is to preserve a relationship, proving the other person wrong is counterproductive. Perhaps helping them save face while guiding them to your conclusion is the true path to victory. This applies everywhere. In business, focus on impact, not office politics. In personal growth, measure progress by actual results, not just effort. This leads to strategic efficiency, doing less but doing the right things that deliver 80% of the value. Clarity of purpose defeats noise. Be attached to your goals, not your methods. If a plan isn't working, pivot without pride. That adaptability is the hallmark of true strength. When you build a reputation as someone who consistently delivers real-world results, opportunities will find you. You now hold the 8 pillars of a strategic mind, but knowledge is potential power. Action is real power. For the next 7 days, choose one of these pillars and practice it with conscious intent. Just one. Watch how your interactions shift. Feel the difference between reacting and responding. Remember, with this understanding comes great responsibility. Use it to build, to protect, to create value. The world doesn't need more manipulators. It needs more aware, intelligent individuals who can navigate complexity with wisdom and integrity. The most powerful person in the room isn't the loudest. It's the one who sees the currents moving beneath the surface. If this resonated with you, show your support by liking this video and following Winds of Thought for more insights into mastering your mind. In the comments, I want you to answer this. Which of these 8 pillars do you believe is your greatest strength already? Stay aware, stay strategic,